for this example, I can show you like this. So, all right, manually, the best way I can show you. So if entry price is 1.62940, 1.62940, and market is currently at 1.63144. All right, let's switch that because we don't do math like that. That's gonna give me a negative number. All right. All right, cool. So all I'm gonna do manually, this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take the price that market is currently at, and I'm gonna subtract the entry price to see how many pips market currently is from there, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do is regular math, right? I'm not the best, but I use a calculator for this, right? So what I'm gonna do is do 1.63144 subtract 1.62940, right? And that gives me 0.00204. All right. Now, this is the thing. To calculate pips, guys, I know a lot of us attended school, right? So I want you to understand like the decimal point, right? The decimals play a big role. So when you have um I say all of the pairs besides like JPY and stuff like that, they have five numbers after the decimal, right? Five digits after the decimal. JPY, I think they only have like two after the decimal. So with the 5 digit ones, what you end up doing is understand that the last digit, this number four, let's change the color on this number four. Yeah, whatever. All right, cool. Let's just do this. So the number four is called the pipette. We don't really we don't really pay attention to this. It matters, but it doesn't matter at the same time. So the thing is this: this is the pipette. This number is the pip, right? So anytime this digit goes up, this fourth one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 20.4. So this is 20.4 pips, right? 20 pips, point 0.4, which is the pipette, right? It's kind of like the last digit that really doesn't matter that people just knock off. So really you say I'm up, we're up 20 pips right now from entry. Does that make sense? And I know it's kind of hard to like really understand. It took me a while to understand this when I first started trading. I think this was probably one of the hardest things for me, understanding that part. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. But this is how you pretty much come up with how many pips you currently are from the entry. You take the current market price and you subtract it from the entry price. Okay. That's if you're buying. If you're selling, you take the entry price and you subtract it from current market price, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So if you're buying, so yeah, if you're buying, you take the current price and subtract entry price. If you're selling, you take the entry price and subtract the current price because it's going to go down. If you're selling, you want to go below your entry price. You want the market to keep dropping, right? So if we at 1.6294 and market now is at 1.63144, it has went up 20 digits, 20.4, because we moved this over 1, 2, 3, 4, 20.4. Make sense? And the same way to calculate how we calculate your stop loss and your TP manually, you do the same thing. You go to entry price, you subtract your entry price from your stop loss to get how many pips you're risking, which was 17, right? So your entry price 1.62940. Hold on, wait, 1.6294, right? Zero. Subtract 1.62940. 769. All right, that's 17.1. So I just say negative 17 pips. So let's just say you do $1, that's $17.10. Okay. Now, if we hit TP, according to where we entered at, you're going to gain. All we're going to do now, take profit 1.64000, subtract 1.62940. And that's 106. Okay. So if you're buying, you see the entry price. In order to figure out how many pips you're risking, all you do is subtract. Let's say if you want to, just subtract your entry price, subtract the stop loss from the entry price. And then when you're going from TP, you subtract the TP from the entry price to calculate how many you're going to gain and how much you're going to risk. 1.63139 is where market is currently at. If I do Euro JPY, you're going to see that it's only 3 digits, right? You only see 3 digits after the decimal point. And remember, the last digit is the pipette. So we only focusing on this one right here, that 170.618. We're only focusing on that one. So if market goes to 62, that's 1 pip. If it goes to 170.628, that's 1 pip. If it goes to 170.63, that's 2 pips. You know what I'm saying? You're focusing on that number, right? So right now, that's just 1 pip that it just went up from 161. Technically, it was 161.18, so it was like 2 cents. Now it's 4 cents. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's really important to do 0.01s and dollars or the dollar lot size, because then you can calculate, you can understand, and then you can start putting, you know what I'm saying, those different lot sizes, because now you understanding how to calculate your pips. You know how much you're risking, how much you're going to gain. So I say stick to that 0.01, because you'll know anytime the market goes up, a pip is 10 cents, or anytime it goes up, that's $1, right? That's how I learned it. So that, yes, the last digit is always the pipette. The next to the last digit is the actual pip. So anytime that digit moves, that's how you know what I'm saying, your lot size is gonna show you. So if you have a zero, like I said, 0.01 and it's 170.625, if it goes up to 170.635, that's one whole pip. That means that's an extra 10 cents if you're using a 0.01. Right? And whatever happens, think of it like the last digit as like a penny. It's just a penny, right? And the next to the last digit is that tenth. You know what I'm saying? So like ones, tenths, hundreds, thousands. That's a lot. That's some math shit. So it can get really confusing, man. That's why I say it's really important to like if you don't know how to calculate it, or if it's confusing you, let me know. I will find a video that you can watch over and over and over so you can understand that part. But yes, the last digit is always the pip at. The pip is the next to the last digit.